My question is, I was deported 20 years ago, and I've been looking into derivative citizenship. My grandmother is born in California, and my father became a green card holder when he was 15 years old, and he lived with his parents until the age of 21. I got my green card when I was a 2-month-old baby. Do I derive U.S. citizenship through my grandmother?
No, there's no deriving citizenship through your grandmother, but maybe your father derived citizenship through your grandmother and he was a citizen and didn't know it, and then when you were born to a U.S. citizen. That would be the only way.
Okay, so there is a possible chance that I could become a United States citizen even though I've been deported before?
There's lots of people who were deported who are U.S. citizens, believe it or not.
Okay.
I've handled at least 24 people who were deported who ended up being U.S. citizens. Yours is a little more far-fetched because basically you would have to argue that your father derived citizenship and he was a citizen unbeknownst to him, and then you were born to a U.S. citizen, and then you derived citizenship through that. That would be a long stretch. Now, I would need to see all the facts, but that would be a long stretch. But hey, anything's possible. You never know.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. All right, let's go to Unique in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Unique.
Yes. Hi, Brad.
How are you?
I'm fine. I have a question for you.
Yes.
I applied for family unity.
Yes.
With my mom, through my mom. I got it several times already, my work permit. This time I applied for it. They send me a voluntary departure. Like, it will come on Friday, and then on Saturday I got the work permit in the mail. But they both have the same date to go down. They gave me 2 years. I'm like, why did I even get voluntary departure? I never applied for that.
Yeah. Well, all right. So let me give you, first of all, for those who don't know, family unity benefits is derived from the old amnesty cases. And in essence, you had to be under 21 years old in May of 1988, been physically living in the United States, and to have had one of your parents get amnesty under the old Ronald Reagan laws, amnesty laws. And you would get family unity benefits if your mother or your father filed an I-130. They would give you extended voluntary departure and a work permit, which is basically what the law says, allowing you to live here in America and work here legally while you're waiting on your green card. You never went and got your green card. That's your problem. How come?
No, because they told me that, I don't know, I just kept on getting a work permit.
So you need to now get a green card, okay? So what you need to do is, your mom's alive, I assume, still. You got to finish that case. You've been eligible for a green card for over a decade already, maybe longer. Okay, so you need to get your green card now. You just can't say, I'm going to stay here on extended voluntary departure for the rest of my life, because that's what you're doing. You need to get a green card.
Okay.
Hold on one second, all right?
I am under J1 visa.
Yes.
And I have, my biggest fear, my visa is going to end in January and I can stay till the end of February.
Right.
And my biggest fear is to find the 2-year rule does not apply. And my biggest fear is to find a company willing to sponsor my job, and but not to be able to work because they are going to say, oh, look, for example, the H-1B visa need to be filed by April, and then you start to work in October. And now we are in October 2018.
Right.
So a long period. So my question is, in America, is the way to go? It's normal?
You need your J is going to expire before next October, I assume. So you need to figure out a different visa category to keep yourself legal, if that's what you choose to do, to get you to April, and to get you so that you can file an H-1B, and to get you to October when your H-1B would kick in, which would be a year from now. But yes, that's how America works, unfortunately. But what I think you need right now is a good consultation. So hold on one second, okay?
And my second question
you have a second question? Okay.
Yeah. Can a company sponsor directly green card?
Yes.
Without going through a visa?
Yep.
Is it common?
Yes. That's why I said you need a consultation so we can figure out all your options.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on one second.
I was waiting my green card. My K was approved. It was April. They told me card being produced. I always check my tracking number. and until 8th of the May, it's saying wait until the 8th of the May. Then in 9th of the May, it said it's delivered already 25th of April, and I never received it, you know.
This is your green card?
Yeah, it's my green card because our case is approved. My wife.
All right, so then you got to call the
citizen.
1-800 number and see if the green card was returned to...
Yeah, I went because I called them. They said it's not returned, and
so
I
if it
filled
was,
the form.
so if it was not returned,
No.
then it's lost.
Then
Okay, so what you
Then
need
I-
to... I'll tell you what you need to do. You got to
Yes,
fill
sir.
out a new I-90, okay, lost
Yeah.
green card, and pay the filing fee.
yeah, I did, but I did like 4 months ago, but I didn't know I have to pay again.
Yes, you do.
Because I
'Cause it-
clicked the
yeah, 'cause it-
VHS,
right, 'cause
I
what-
never received it.
Ikram, welcome to the United
Yes.
States of America. If anything you will ever learn in the United States of America, you got to keep paying. All right? That's what it is. All right?
And my second question is,
Yes.
because my card already lost, now the officer told me I have to apply after 30 days because my case, like the...
Ikram,
Yes.
my answer hasn't changed. You have to file an I-90. You got to pay a filing
Yes.
fee. You'll get a replacement green card. That's what you do.
But when I have to file this, because he
Now.
told me I have to wait
Now.
30 days.
It's been lost for months. Do it now. Today.
And can I use PO box?
Yes.
Because yeah.
Yes.
For my mailing address.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
You're welcome.
My mom, she has green card, and she applied for my brother back in October 2016.
Right.
And my brother got approved in October, a week ago. But this December, he is going to be 22. So if they change his category to B from 2A, I want to know that can I file amendment for this one? Like the USCIS took 3 years to process his case.
Yeah, not only that, but it sounds like he's still under 21 for Child Status Protection Act. So yes, I would file a mandamus, and I would also argue that he's under 21 under the Child Status Protection Act because he gets to add those years that USCIS took to approve the case to his 21st birthday. So there's a good possibility he can stay in that F2A category. I would suggest you have a consultation. Hold on one second, okay?
My parents are citizens. They became citizens in 2015.
Uh-huh.
They brought me here to the United States when I was 1 year old, so I gained permanent resident through them.
Yes.
I'm still resident. I want to become a citizen.
How old
Can
are
I apply with them? By them?
How old are you?
I'm 35.
No, you have to do your own N400 and your own citizenship.
Okay, well, I got a little problem with that. I got a felony.
All right, well then you got to come talk to me first before you do anything. Hold on. All right, we can do it out by phone. Hold on one second, all right?
I have a simple question for you. My parents have come to United States through sponsorship 3 years ago.
Who sponsored them?
Yes.
Who sponsored them?
I have sponsored them.
All right, you're a U.S. citizen. All right, I understand.
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead with the question.
Now, can my other brother claim them on his SNAP application or not?
You can claim anybody you want, as long as it's legal and honest. Yeah, why not?
I mean, my parents have come here on the sponsored petition and they have green card, but as I have heard, they cannot apply for public assistance.
They could apply for one second. They could apply for public assistance, absolutely. What could happen? Absolutely, 100%. What could happen is there's two consequences to it, okay?
Okay.
Consequence number one is if they apply for public assistance and now they want to turn around and file for a different family member, they're going to have a problem because as a petitioner collecting public assistance, they're not going to be able to show they can support the next family member above the poverty level. It's one consequence. The other consequence is to you. You sign the affidavit of support. If your parents go and collect public assistance, I've never seen it happen, but Donald Trump keeps saying he's going to do it. The government could turn around and sue you for the public assistance they're giving your parents.
That is, I understand that, but let me just follow up and don't take much of your time.
Sure.
That is true. I have sponsored them. I understand that. But let's say I claim them on my application for benefit. This is, for example. They are my dependent, aren't they?
I'll be honest with you. I've never seen what a SNAP application looks like. I've never actually filled one out, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know anything about applying for government, food stamp. I really don't know. Okay?
Okay.
If you're answering my best advice to you, because this has nothing to do with immigration, applying for food stamps, but my best advice to you would be honest with whatever you're doing. The only thing I can tell you is the immigration consequences, which are, one, the government can turn around and sue you. I've never seen it happen. And two, your parents would have trouble, trying to sponsor another family.
And that's what I don't want to do to get in trouble. That's why I asked you. Thank you very much. I don't take your time.
Okay, thank you.
I got a green card through my wife, and my 751 application is due in January. So I wanted to find out how I can do it, because my wife is filing for divorce, and she has a baby with someone else.
All right.
So right now, anytime in October, she may file for divorce, and she has also not agreed to do the joint taxes.
All right, well, this is the story. The law doesn't require you to stay in an unhappy marriage. If she's starting a divorce, you can file on your own to remove the conditions of your permanent residence. You file what's called a waiver based on the termination of a bona fide marriage. And there's a little checkbox you check off there. And what you have to do is prove you and your wife were in a bona fide marriage, things didn't work out. The monkey in the whole, I guess the monkey or the monkey wrench or whatever that terminology is that she had a baby with somebody else. So because she had a baby with somebody else, that means at least 9 months ago, or she's going to give birth shortly, and that would be about a year or so into your marriage after you got your green card, she was in a relationship with somebody else. Now, I don't know the facts, but I will tell you this. If it was just an adulterous relationship and the two of you were in a bona fide marriage and your wife cheated on you and got pregnant with another man and then ultimately ended up in a relationship with that man, and you have proof that you and your wife were living together in a bona fide marriage and you were just an aggrieved husband who got cheated on, you're entitled to your green card. Because you could look at this from two different points of view.
Okay.
If it's a situation where your wife was in a relationship with another man and, you just married you to get a green card, and then, in this relationship with this other man, she gave birth to a child, she's just given additional proof to the Immigration Service that this was a business marriage. I don't know what it is. It could go either way. Okay, but I would suggest you have a consultation. But if it was in example 1, you get a green card. Example 2, you got a problem.
What about the joint taxes?
What about them?
So do I need to file single?
You would be filing this year. You would be filing, unless you are divorced by December 31st. You would be filing separately because you're not together with your wife anymore. That's how I would do it. Hold on, I think you need help.
You guys is filing over about my I-751. I called last week and you told me that I should file back over the I-51 because the divorce decree.
Yes.
They put me, the immigration write me a letter and say they give me 33 days to get the decree. But you told me that I should file over about the I-751. So you guys is working on the case now.
Good.
I have some document. I don't know if that is enough. I have 3 years tax return that we both filed together. I have a lease that we were living together.
Can I make a suggestion to you? Can I make a suggestion to you? You're my client?
Yes.
Do you need to discuss your entire business over a show? Why don't we have a private conversation? Hold on one second, all right?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.